Yo, what is up guys? My name is G-Legend and today we're going to be talking about how to efficiently take out tanks in Battlefield 1. Now, the tanks, they're powerful, they're a force to be reckoned with, but they do have one major downfall, and that is that they are slow. So we're going to learn how to take advantage of this, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to give you guys some tips and stuff like that so you guys can take these guys out, destroy tanks easily, and they shouldn't be a problem for you after watching this video. So if that interests you, then don't go anywhere guys, because we're just getting started. Alrighty guys, so you're going to need the assault class because this is what has all the equipment to destroy tanks and stuff like that, and possibly like it would be good to use a scout player too, have somebody help you who is a scout, though that's not necessarily needed, but it is recommended. But if you don't have anybody else, you can always just be the assault class, and that's all you're going to need. So here's what you have at your disposal while on the battlefield as an assault player. You got the AT mines to help you, you got the dynamite, you got the AT rocket gun, you got the AT grenade, and you got the light AT grenade, and those are all great for taking out tanks. And see, the thing is that there's no trick to taking out a tank extremely fast in seconds. Well, there is one on Ballroom Blitz, and that video is coming up soon, so you'll definitely want to subscribe in order to get the update for that. But other than that, there's not really a trick to take out tanks fast. The thing is, the key is to know what equipment to use and when to use it against what kind of tanks. So first, let's talk about the AT mines. These are great for when you know where the tank is heading. You get 3 of them, and together they're probably the single best weapon you have against tanks. The single best altogether. So basically, you just put them down where you think the tank is gonna come through, and you just send them down, and hopefully the tank goes through them. And guys, it will do some massive damage, if not just completely destroy it in that second right there, that moment. But the thing is that you need to place them before the tank gets there and sees you, because if a good tank driver is going to shoot you as soon as he sees you, and you don't want to let him see you, so you want to make sure you put those down before he sees you, before he gets to wherever he's going. And then you also have the dynamite. This is good for short ranges and are detonated and on demand. The problem is that they are short range, like I said, so it means you're gonna have to get up close and personal with the tank, and again, a good tank driver is not gonna let you do that. That's the problem. So you want to make sure you sneak up on the tank. Hopefully he doesn't shoot you, somebody's not in there. And but if you do get close to the tank, you can put those down on the tank and just explode them remotely, which is great. That's going to do some massive damage to the tank as well. And then you can use the AT rocket gun, which is probably your best bet if you don't want to get close to the tank. So this is good for ranged fights. Like I said, you want to make sure that you're up against a window or a broken down wall though, because you cannot aim down sights. You can't really use it if you're standing. You have to be prone or have to be up against a broken window or a broken wall. That is the downfall to this. It's the major downfall. But these AT rockets, they deal some pretty nice damage, guys. It's a pretty nice amount of damage, and I'd say it's probably the second best way to destroy a tank after the AT mines. I just don't really like it. It's not my personal preference, simply because of the fact that you have to be up against a wall or up against a window or something like that in order to use it, or be prone. Like that just leaves me exposed a lot of the time. It's just not what I like. It's just not my style, but maybe it's good for you guys. And then we got the AT grenade, the anti-tank grenade. This grenade is actually meant for vehicles and for tanks and stuff like that. It deals a pretty significant amount of damage, and of course you can throw it, which is great, but you can't really throw it too far. That's the problem. If you want to get behind cover before throwing it, this would be ideal. So, you know, get behind cover and all that, because you can't throw it too far and you're gonna be out exposed. That's the problem. I don't really use it because of that. I don't know, guys. It's up to you guys. I don't like it either. But anyway, we have a variation of that, and this is the light anti-tank grenade, and it's weaker. You know, it's obviously it's a weaker version of the standard AT grenade. It doesn't work well against infantry though, so that's a problem with it. It doesn't work well against infantry, but it does deal and improve damage to vehicles because of it. Not necessarily your go-to in my opinion, but it can definitely help, especially since it's available as a standard grenade and not a gadget. The rest of these little things that I've talked about, the rest of the AT gun, the dynamite, the AT mines and all that, they're all gadgets. They're considered gadgets, but this is actually considered just a standard grenade, so that means that you can carry this light anti-tank grenade with one of the other things that I've said already. So I guess I really wouldn't mind using it, but anyway guys, the number one way to take out a tank fast as possible, is with teamwork. So here's what you do. You have 2 assault players and you have 1 scout player. So if the two assault players throw everything they have at the tank at the same time, that's the light anti-tank grenade as their normal grenade, that's the AT mines as their gadget 1, and that's the AT grenade as their gadget 2. If two assault players throw all of that at the same time together at the tank, and then the scout player starts shooting at the tank with the K bullets, so he gets his K bullets out and he starts shooting at the tank, that will either one, prevent the tank from repairing himself and allows people to help out, or allows them to get out of the tank and you guys can shoot them down, or say that the tank is already pretty damaged. Okay, the K bullets are just gonna finish it off. The scout guy, he's gonna just finish it off, and the tank will be annihilated, guys. It's out of the picture in a matter of seconds. If all of that teamwork goes down at the same time, you guys are coordinated, you guys are talking to each other, you guys know what you're doing, and everybody does their part, that tank can be gone in seconds. And that is pretty damn great to know. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if it helped you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.